Welcome back to more Pokémon Emerald. So last time we explored Route 123 and we started our trek up Mt Pyre, and now we're going back down Mt Pyre. So we have a double battle, it looks like, with these two. At least that's what I want to do. You can single battle if you want, and I'm here, curious power flows to me. Have you lost your bearings? Have no fear, for I am here. Anyway, so let's see what we got. So we got a Hex Maniac and a Psychic. And, well, Wobbuffet. So yeah, I guess we'll go for the Wobbuffet first. I can go for both of them technically. So yeah, let's use that new return. Let's go for Mudshot. And that's not good. Especially the Wobbuffet counters. Because yeah, Wobbuffet's easier technically to take out in double battles because you can double target it. At least a safeguard, so that's good. So let's go for return. I'll go for Surf this time. Because yeah, the return should do enough in that range, I think. And yeah, that looks like a max happiness return, which is nice. And there we go. And we got Fan Attack. But yeah, it doesn't do much. And now we can go for Giga Drain and stuff. And it detected, that's annoying. So quite an annoying battle we got to start with. And we go for Surf. And we check it out. Awesome. The power's ebbing away. What, you lost? I lost the match, but I had this little ability. Without ever laying my hands on your Pokemon. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of creepy. Valerie. So, let's see what we got here. TM30 Shovel. So yeah, 80 power Ghost type move, may lower special defense, which is kind of strange because there's a physical move. So, and what's weird is Crunch. You'd think it would lower defense, but no, it actually does lower special defense like it should, so that's kind of strange as well. Man, let's get Shovel on Langstrom instead of Stealing. And there you are. Maybe try to counter those pesky second types. So let's see, yeah, let's keep using Toadstool. And now we got Pits as a part of this place. We get Lax Incense. If you hold that, you can raise your evasion. So yeah, you can. It's like using Double Team. And yeah, I messed that up. So we need to go back to the top. But the Lax Incense also has another purpose. It's the item that allows you to get Why Not via breeding, I do believe. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, Why Not's definitely, you can already get a Why Not, but like I said, if you want to use Wobbuffet, Why Not's great, because that means you can get Encore on Wobbuffet, and Encore's extremely powerful move in this generation, because it lasts longer, and also the AI doesn't like it at all. It's a Sea Instance. Boosts the power of Water type moves like the Mystic Water, but also, as you'd expect, it's also used for breeding. I believe that's the item that you need to give to Meryl if you want to make a Zooral, but there's really no reason to get a Zooral in my opinion, especially because Meryl is really easy to get in this game. But anyway, outside we get different music. I think this is the only place where this music actually plays, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we have new Pokemon to talk about, and I probably should go on the information up earlier, but I didn't. So let's correct that. Bam, we got TM48 Skill Swap. Pretty interesting move. As you expect, you swap abilities with the target. Mostly used in double battles to do some funny things. Like, of course, an infamous example is Evis, who uses Skill Swap to get rid of Trent on his Slacking. But anyway, So only in Ruby and Sapphire you can get Meditite in this place, which again, that's kind of cruel because Meditite is actually kind of a cool Pokemon. It's a Psychic Flying type with a Pure Power ability, so its attack stats doubled. So even though it only has 60, I do believe, or 50, it's 60 attack. Same as its special attack actually. It's a lot higher than it actually is. And yeah, Meditite evolves to Medicham at level 37. So, move wise, you see the elemental punches as a remember move, but you can't really use them very well because they're special. But it also gets high jump kick via level up at level 32, which is not bad. It's 85 power and 90 accuracy, so kind of similar to Sky Uppercut actually. But it has recoil, so you need to be careful of that if it misses. Other than that, it actually gets recover, which is kind of cool, and psych up. TM wise, Shadow Ball and Rock Tomb are good options. So is Brick Break if you don't like the downside of high jump kick. Psychic maybe as well, because at least it's stab. So even though you have low special attack, you'll still be able to do at least some damage with against maybe a Fighting type or something, or a Poison type actually, because yeah, Fighting gets resisted by that. Tutor-wise, nothing too interesting, although I should have mentioned something last part. I said I neglected to talk about the fact that Ride Horn can get Double Edge via move tutor, and it has Rocket. I recommend that. But anyway, I didn't mention that last time when I sweat tutors. But yeah, nothing until later I do believe. For tutors, and the egg moves, it can get the elemental punches again, it can get Foresight, it can get Fake Out, Dynamic Punch, so there's some interesting options. And then finally the stats, I already talked about its attack stat, it may only be 60, but it's a lot higher than it seems. Because yeah, I believe it can get like... According to what I'm seeing here, I think it can get up to 480, and that competes with like some legendary Pokemon, it's coming soon. I think it's around like 120 to 150, I think, attack stat with huge power, which is insane, because remember that huge power basically doubles everything. Its other stats aren't bad, it has 80 speed, its defense is alright, its special attack is a little lackluster, it has 75 defenses, 60 special attack, 80 speed, 60 HP, so not too bad. But yeah, Medicham, it definitely, there's another Psychic type that you get that you can get in Gen 4 called Glade. But yeah, Medicham is very different. Too bad for you. If you came early, you only would have had to battle 1v2 back then. Since you're right now, you have to take on us toughies. Alright done. So yeah, because yeah, Glade actually has a really good social defense, so... And it's a bit more well-run because of that, but Medicham is definitely more of a glass cannon. Even though its bulk isn't actually super terrible. But anyway, that's Medicham. I like this Pokemon. Not as much as my brother does, but yeah, it's a really cool Pokemon. Anyway, we encountered this Pokemon when we were going up here, and actually both kinds of... If you're playing Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald, you have access to it. I should let you take on Team Magma first. Let's get some information. That Pokemon is Vulpix. So we actually have to talk about Vulpix first because it evolves into Ninetales. But Ninetales is a Stone evolution. So you're gonna miss our moves if you evolve it too early. And there's a lot of hidden items there, so I recommend having a look. So yeah, it's a fire type with a flash fire ability. Vulpix learns Flamethrower at 29, which is cool, but at this point in the game, I guess that does save you a lot of money because you actually can't just get a Flamethrower TM. You have to buy it from the game code, I do believe. So yeah, it gets other interesting moves like Confuse Ray. It actually learns Will-O-Wisp, which is really cool. Imprison, Safeguard, Grudge. So a lot of interesting moves there. Now let's look at Ninetales. And I'll guess I'll fight this one while I'm doing that. No, those Team Magma Goods got here ahead of us. We can't fall behind. Alright. So, Ninetales. TM wise, it unfortunately gets very little. It doesn't even get Solar Beam in this generation. Because yeah, it's definitely a Pokemon that gets much better in later generations because it gets access to a lot more moves. Because yeah, really, its only special moves are Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Overheat. All fire types. Via TM. I thought you were one of Team Magmas who happened to come back. Alright. And then tutor-wise, nothing too interesting. Egg move-wise, there's some interesting ones. Heat Wave, Psych Up, Howl, Disable, Spite, Flail, Hypnosis, Vein Attack. So a lot of interesting stuff. Vein Attack might also be worth it because it's at least a special move, even though it's very weak. We saw you at Mount Chimney. You don't belong to either team, so why would you beat her? Oh, I know, you tried to join Team Magma, but they won't have you. Well, don't think that will let you join our Team Aqua. Yeah, we're really on the revelation part, are we? But anyway, some interesting egg moves, and then finally the stats. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. It has 81 special attack, which is alright. 76 attack, so technically it's a mixed attacker, oddly enough, but its attack stat is very, like, below average. It's faster, and it's good special defense. That's its main selling point. 100 special defense, 100 speed. It's kind of... and it has 73 HP and 75 defense, so yeah. You can definitely make it work, it's just that I don't like how linear it is, because it really only gets fire-type moves for offense in this generation. That bit does become a lot better in later generations, so yeah. Interesting Pokemon, it does learn a lot of interesting support moves, like I mentioned, but yeah, not much else. At least it's a fast fire-type, but unfortunately, if you... I mean, it's not the worst Pokemon in the world, but if you want a fast fire-type, this is your only option if you didn't go with Combustion. Let's see here. I'll go for... you know what, let's do Return, and let's go for the shot. So yeah, that's 9 and then one more Pokemon, I do believe. Yeah, 2% encounter, and only near the top, where we are, is Trimeca. And let's just say Trimeca's not worth a 2% encounter rate. So yeah, let's get some information, and let's talk about it. So in return, Ice Beam. And Ice Beam's gonna do a lot. And there we go. And we defeated them. If you're going to mess today, well, let it be Team Magma. If you want to join Team Magma at that value, we can consider it. Let's do this first, though. Team Magma's maxi got ahead of us, but he also got what we wanted. The Red Orb preserved at Mt Pyre. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Now we can bring our ultimate objective to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. Oh no, this cannot happen. Not only the blue orb, but even the red orb isn't taken. The blue and red orb must never be separated, they belong together. What are those men trying to do with those two orbs? Ah yes, there's a Team Magma who came into the blue orb first. Well, in that haste, they left this behind. I couldn't imagine what exactly it could be. I'd like you to have it, perhaps it'll be useful in some way. But you got the Magma emblem, which is actually only in Emerald, so that's pretty interesting. But let's talk about Trimeca. Second type with the Levitate ability, which is cool, I guess. It gets a pre-evolution in later generations, but that doesn't really change much. Veil level up, at least it lets Psychic Veil level up. It gets Double Edge randomly. It gets Heal Bell, that's actually a cool move, and also gets Yawn. So there's some interesting support moves here and there. Heal Bell can heal your allies' status conditions, and Double Edge, okay, not Double Edge, I wouldn't recommend that. Yawn can help with status and stuff because yeah, it puts opposing Pokemon to sleep fairly reliably. So, TM wise, this is Duskull by the way, so yeah, this is where you catch it. This is another place you can catch it. This is the most common too if you really want to use it. Here's a rare candy, very nice. So you got Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, it gets Shockwave. So basically it's kind of similar to Grumpix coverage. Looking at it. Tutor wise, nothing too interesting. I guess you could, I don't know what Dreamy it is, but you could use it if you want, if you really, really want. Nothing else. It gets Roll Up somehow. With Tutor. Disable, Curse, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater are your egg moves. Hypnosis is kind of weird because I feel like Yawn's better, even though Yawn takes 2 turns to use. And then we have the real kicker, it's stats. It has 95 special attack. It's slow for some reason, 65 speed. It has decent bulk at 70 defense and 80 special defense. Its attack stats low, so kind of mix attack. It has 50 attack. And finally, not very good HP, 65. So yeah, as you can tell, this Pokemon's really mediocre, and the only really good things it can do is support. That unique to it, I should say. It can support a little bit, and it has levitate, which is good for double bars. But really, look at its stats, it's basically just an inferior Grumpig in my opinion. In this generation. And yeah, its support move pool gets interesting in later too, but really at that point you might as well, you know, use a better Pokemon with better stats. Even if its support move pool is pretty good. But yeah, like I said, it's not worth the 2% kind of. So I was kind of harsh to it, but here's something more positive, I guess you could say. I did a side quest today in Legends Arceus, and the Trimeca was kind of wholesome in that one. There's a side quest involving that I did, and like I said, it was very wholesome in that. And that's definitely one good thing I can say about Legends Arceus. It does give spotlight to, I guess, the spotlight to a lot of Pokemon in quests and stuff, and you learn some pretty cool stuff about them. But anyway, we want to go to Jagged Pass. This might seem a little random, but yeah. Oh, this boulder is shaking in response to Magma Emblem. And there we go. Your hint for doing that, you need to go to Lily Cove, because I believe you can actually surf. Actually, let's show that. I just knew to do this because, you know, I played this game like at least 4 or 5 times. Yeah, let's show that in Lily Cove. Because yeah, I believe your hint to go there is in Lily Cove. So let's see if I'm right. Let's see if all that knowledge from all these playthroughs is gonna help me out. So let's go here. Let's use Surf. Make sure you have Repel. Oh yeah, for the Magma hideout, you want Strength. Make sure you bring it. I don't think you need any other HM moves. So there's the Aqua hideout. But yeah, you can't go. What? What? Are you Team Magma Grunt? I hear that Team Magma is trying to awaken an awesome Pokemon at their hideout. But where might that hideout be? What? What? Are you Team Magma Grunt? I hear that Team Magma is an awesome Pokemon Mount Chimney. But what is that Pokemon like? So that's your hint. You need to go to Mount Chimney. And that leads to Jagged Pass, and then there you go. So yeah, let's go back to the Magma hideout. Maybe there was also a hint at Mt Pyre too, but if you talk to the NPCs again, near the top. But yeah, like I said, this is a little strange, and also, this is only an Emerald. Because, if you're playing ORAS, you need to go to the place that was just at the Aqua hideout. Because in ORAS, or Ruby and Sapphire, depending on the version, the hideout, because you only fight one evil team in ORAS or Ruby and Sapphire, so then you only need to go to the Aqua hideout because that's the only hideout. And while I'm here, lava cookies. We're doing this again. I don't think I need too many of these, but yeah. But anyway, I guess I could mention some other interesting things too. Like Trimeca, I've heard that it was added very late into Ruby and Sapphire's development, which could explain why A, it's kind of near the end of the Pokedex, and B, why it's such an obscure encounter. But yeah, like I said, very generic Psychic type. That doesn't really do much to stand out from like its much better competition. And yeah, Levitating Psychic as well, that's not even like super like special, because you also have Claydol and Solrock Lunator. They all have Levitate. They have another type, sure, which could add more weaknesses. Trimeca's a pure Psychic, but even still, like, they do a lot more interesting things because of those types and their move pools, so yeah. So yeah, we kinda did a lot of risky Trimeca there. Its pre-evolution does look kinda cool though. That'll be Chingling. And it's gone quite early in the Gen 4 games, I think, at least in Platinum. So then, if you're able to get Trimeca early, it might be useful in the early game, but yeah. Like I said, I'm kinda gross to get straws. I think that's another thing too, you get it so late in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Arrest, because you had to catch out Mt Pyre, and yeah, that's quite late in the game for such a mediocre Pokemon, so yeah. But yeah, that should be good. I got a lot of cookies now. Yep, we got 37 of them, so yeah, that should hold us up pretty good. Let's go back to the Magma hideout, and like I said, you need strength from this place at least. And there's actually random encounters in this place. I believe you can find like Torkoals and stuff, it's kinda cool. And like I said, this place is only in Emerald, and it's the only other game to have it, so yeah. It's a pretty interesting place. So let's see, because yeah, it feels kinda open and stuff, so yeah. And let's start finding some trainers. Our leader told us to dig into Mount Chimney, so we dug and dug, and in the course of digging we came across something that blew our minds. What did we find? Wow, I tell you immediately. Okay, dokie. So yeah, as you expect, we're finding Team Magma a lot now, so... And he has a Puchiano. So I'm gonna go for Skypicker. And there you go. I didn't actually mention this, but Skypicker has a secondary effect. If the Pokemon uses a move like Fly or Bounce, you still hit them with Skypicker, so that's kinda cool. Are taken down. But the problem is that those moves are times 4 effective against Breloom, so I probably wouldn't be super ballsy and try to use it in that situation. So yeah. Let's see what I got here. We can't double barrel this, so yeah, might as well do it like this. Hold it right there. You don't really expect me to keep my trap shut and let you waltz by me. Alright then. So yeah, let's see what we got. So we got another Team Magma one. He has a normal. So yeah, let's see how Skypicker does. Against it. And it missed, of course. And he's got Ember, which does a decent amount. And we go for another one, and it connects this time. And there we go. And we take him out. Oh wow, I can see. And we can heal off the damage very easily with the fresh water. I can also use my soda pots to do something like that too, considering we have a lot of healing items. Because they are definitely stocked up. What? Only Team Magma is supposed to be in here. But you're not dressed in Team Magma's uniform. You rouse my suspicion. Bow on me. Alright, done. So, what we got? We got Mighty Owner. So yeah, we get intimidated, but I still think the Skypicker's gonna do major amount of damage. If it connects. And there we go. That's that. Ah yeah, my prize Team Magma member. I actually got some interesting topics I could talk about next part, maybe. Maybe, I don't know, if I could actually talk about that. Yes, again, I wouldn't mind talking more about Legends Arceus, actually. Aha, an intruder. Because, yeah, I've got some interesting things to say about it, too. Like, yeah, I'm kind of close to the end. My objective is to try finishing it, finishing it before May 30th. You'll see why that is in a bit. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I think Return would have been better. And that's still one shot, so that's okay. And yeah, I realized too that might sound like kind of a daunting task, but remember that I do record these videos a bit more in advance, so yeah, when I'm actually recording this, it's gonna be in the past. Like, quite a bit in the past, so yeah. Well, 38. Grah. So that's what we got here. So we're gonna use Toadstool, not like that. Well, Tekka would be fun to use, but yeah. They're high leveled, because I used Red Gun. So I believe I want to put them here. Yeah. So yeah, we use this Smiley here, and Smiley's gonna roll over these dudes. Oh, an intruder. I will say, this place is kind of cool looking. There's some interesting things in this place. I think it's more visually appealing than the Aqua hideout, or the V hideout if you're playing Urus. Well, then again, the one in Urus didn't look too bad either, that I remember. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I played Urus. I do appreciate the comments mentioning stuff about it, because yeah, like I said, my memory about it is really bad, so I don't mind hearing stuff about it to jog that memory. But anyway, Surf is going to be doing a lot of work here. Good thing I have those leopard berries too, because yeah, we might need more PP on it. If you use Smiley a lot, mother. Okay, so let's see what Smiley is at. Oh, they haven't even leveled up, what am I thinking? In here is this area. We have a doll bell, looks like. I don't have a bone to pickle, I'm just following orders. I can't stand you. Maybe I should join Teamwork instead. Nice one. Let's see. We have a normal and a mighty now. So yeah, we can go for Surf easy. We can go for Thunderbolt and mighty, that'll do it. You get intimidated, but it doesn't matter too much, because I'm going to be using special moves. So Surf and a Thunderbolt. That goes normal. So yeah, definitely bring your water type here. It's going to do a lot of work here. And it's a Thunderbolt, and that should knock out the Mighty, you know? That's touch. Smiley's level 39. Trying the Muddy Water. This is actually Swamp at 6. 95 power, 85 accuracy, so it's actually the same power as Surf. But it may lower accuracy. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that niche. I mentioned this all the way back in episode 1. But basically, I guess we could talk about it a little bit. I may have lost, but yeah, I really may not be right for Team Magma. But the thing about Muddy Water is that in later generations, it only hits the 2 Pokemon you're facing up against. Also get Forest Store. As expect, that heals everything except PP. It heals status. It's kind of strange that it doesn't heal PP when it's called Full Restore, but oh well, that's just the way it goes. But hey, Muddy Water, let's go back to talking about that. So Muddy Water in later generations has the niche of hitting only your opponents in a double battle, because Surf was changed in later generations to also hit your partner. You can hear Tremors here sometimes. Could be the Volcano Rally, or is it Growl? Whoops, no, never mind. So yeah, but in this generation, Surf hits both Pokemon double battle, doesn't hit your partner, so really there's no point using Muddy Water unless you really like that accuracy drop. But hey, at least I got that boost, and yeah, some people did try using it. It's kind of like Heat Wave, just a water type version of it, when you think about it. Kind of like that move. You're fiery bad, just like a volcano. But yeah, Magneto might not be so great, especially if we run into a normal, so yeah, I'll probably have to switch him out there. One of our guys is freaking out that he lost his Magma emblem. Wait a minute, was it you who found it? Yup. Clumsy grunts, as usual, doing clumsy stuff. Hey, Puchiana. Thunderbolt. Gotta do a lot. Yeah. Easy. I'm having trouble believing this. Repulse effect wore off, gonna input it back on Nolan. Yeah, this place is loaded with good items. This really must be the secret base, huh? Anyway, Super Repel. Let's go here. I believe this all this leads to is an item. When Team Magma has roll call, we get important guarding assignments in the order that we line up. That's why I'm stuck off in this corner. I'm always late to roll call. Nice one. But yeah, I will say the dialogue is very charming in this game sometimes. I'm having a lot of fun reading it. But anyway, Zubat. I mean, Pokemon dialogue is normally can be quite charming sometimes, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling it a decent amount in this game. But yeah, pretty much every Pokemon game has their fair share of charming dialogue, I find, so yeah. I'm always looking for training sessions too. I hate to say it, but I'm wimpy. I would like to talk to him again, but anyway, the main thing we went for is another rare candy, so yeah, we got a lot in this game. That's good. Okay, I'll try to put a little more effort into things from now on. Alright. So let's go out here. So this is basically just a side area. And yeah, I should put background repel, because yeah, like I said, it doesn't look like the size of random cars, but it does, so yeah. And now we're going back on the required path. Oh, I like this trainer. That's coming up. They have something very funny to say. What did I do to deserve this guard posting? My left ear is burning up. That's funny. That's fun dialogue right there. And he's got a Zubat. You can just Thunderbolt that into oblivion. And there you go. But yeah, the trainers, they're not that high level. But I think the boss of this area is probably going to be on that level. I'm getting heat exhaustion. Yeah, I messed that one up. I'm getting heat exhaustion is what he's saying. I can't say that word. Do you think it's odd that we're wearing hoods in this Magma volcano? That's a good one again. Over here, this is like a storage place. That's why I like the magic, because yeah, it has a PP max. So I can use that to max out the PP of all my moves. And there's a dude here. I understand everything our leader says, but you know what? Doing stuff like digging up a Super Asia Poké and ripping off someone's meteorite, I think I'm going a little too far. What do you think? Maybe. Maybe you are right, but anyway. My dear though. They're gonna go for Magneto again. And yeah, Magneto's gonna do well again, because yeah, the Maya can't protect itself from our special moves, so yeah. Thunderbolt takes it out. Yeah, I think we're doing something wrong somehow. No, you can't check those. Bang. We have a PP max. What do I use it on? To be honest, I should use it on Giga Train, even though it's not that great of a move. So yeah, let's do it. I think the next time I get my PP outs, maybe I'll go with Sludge Bomb. I guess that has 10 PP if I'm correctly. So yeah, let's keep going. They're kind of close to the end of this place actually. We joined so we can help our leader achieve his fantastic vision. I don't care if you're with Team Aqua, or if you're just some kid passing by. No one interferes with us and gets away with it. Okay, so we got a female Team Magma Grunt, and she has a Baltoy, so we're gonna have to switch. Hey, this will be a good opportunity to shot that new Shadow Ball that I got. So let's see what it goes for. It goes to Ancient Power, so not a great switch on my part. But yeah, it doesn't do much. Let's go for Shadow Ball. And that's all it looks like. And there you go. That's actually physical in this generation, like I said before, so yeah, it's good for Langstrom. Here's the Brave Nature. Oh no, you're not to be trusted at all. Over here we have another item. A Nugget, so yeah, again with the good times. It's not like XD, which like throws like really good items at you in like a lot of dungeons, but yeah. It definitely giving off that vibe a little bit. I want to see Groudon too, but they won't let me see even its tail. It's got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. So yeah, let's see what we got. got Baltoy. Again, I have to switch. So yeah, now they're trying different Pokemon. I believe Team Aqua, one Team Aqua grunt on Mt Pyre used a Whalmer, and now these dudes are using Baltoys. And again, not a good switch on my part. But we got Shovel. And we take it out. But none of them use Torkoal, which is kind of weird, but anyway. Or Slugma Flammer. I guess it's impossible to win if one doesn't have a calm mind. I have calm mind. Anyway, not me, but Gabriel, of course. And now we have a Dollar. Wahaha, soon, very soon. Aqua Gentle Leechy. You're not finished yet, well, you're not getting by me easily. Yeah, getting through this fight has proved quite quick. I guess repels really do help, huh? And a normal and a Zubat, that should be pretty simple what we need to do. So yeah, let's go for Thunderbolt and let's go for Air Release. And we check out the normal. Magneto finally gets level 29. And we got Thunderbolt, and there we go. So we take out his Zubat. Grr, constant pop and this. Was like that easy to knock down? Okay, so let's put Magneto near the back now. Like so. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna save this guy for next time because yeah, you might have guessed, but that's Tabitha, so yeah. I think next time we're gonna be having a double whammy of important Team Magma members, so yeah. So yeah, next time on Pokémon Emerald we're gonna be taking on... We're gonna be finishing this place, and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen after that, so... I'll see you guys again for that.